Hi, I'm Dr. Lori Schwartz-Reichel. My career began in music education where I learned the importance of a key change, a shift, in the tonal center of a piece of music, often used to inject energy or produce significance. Eventually, I realized the impact of making key changes in all areas of my life and the desire to help others do the same. Making key changes can be difficult. I certainly don't have all the answers, but I do like to pose questions for reflection and offer actionable key changes for us to attempt in both our working and living situations. Together, we can unlock our greatest potential in collaboration with those we love, serve, and lead. Let's discover how we can grow together by making key changes. Officially, it's still summer until September 22nd, but in reality, summer is behind us. School is back, vacations are done, and routines are resuming. As I mentioned in episode number 81, my family's summer was packed with activities, celebrations, and travel. We wrapped it up with a 10-day trip to California, splitting time between LA and San Francisco. Every day was filled with adventure with my patient husband and energetic 9-year-old daughter and 7-year-old son. In LA, we went to Disneyland, caught a concert at the Hollywood Bowl, explored Universal Studios, and even made it to a Dodgers game. In San Francisco, we walked Fisherman's Wharf and the Golden Gate Bridge, ferried out to Alcatraz, experienced an interactive art exhibition at the Palace of Fine Arts, and cheered on our Baltimore Orioles, even though the Giants won with a wild 23-run baseball game. We also squeezed in Yosemite, visits with friends and family, and plenty of time just playing catch or swimming at the hotel pool. Yes, we packed a lot into 10 days, but who knows when we'll get back to these places or when we'll have that much time together again, especially during the school year. The time together on that long trip was priceless, but I'll admit there were also moments of frustration. No daily routines, little downtime, and plenty of sibling noise in hotel rooms meant I wasn't always my best self. Did I lose my cool at times on that trip? Yes. Did I snap at someone or raise my voice? Yes. Am I proud of this? No. We were not in a daily routine. No one had time to themselves. We weren't exercising regularly, and our eating habits went out the window. I lost control when I felt like I was repeating myself 40 times to my children when giving instructions, or when my daughter was pretending she was a monster and would respond with a roar, or when my son was pretending to hit a grand slam and run the bases in our hotel room, sliding into home plate with full cheer to follow. They'd bounce their baseballs off the hotel floor. They'd argue, physically fight, or couldn't control their volume or body movements in our hotel room. Or when they had a snack attack and moaned that they were so hungry that they would simply die. That brings us back to episode number 51 of the Making Key Changes podcast, titled Consistency is Key. As we transition from summer into fall, and I recall the times of frustration and disappointment, particularly when I felt I was failing as a partner or parent, I acknowledge that consistency was a missing part of our summer. In last week's episode, number 82, about establishing effective back-to-school routines, I mentioned that if we're not modeling habits ourselves, how can we expect those who look up to us, such as our children, students, or employees, to do so? I also mentioned that the most chaotic times in my house usually happen when I fall out of my own routines. My children quickly notice because without that structure, they have no example to follow. In episode number 51, I explore how consistency serves as a foundational pillar in personal and professional development. I emphasize that cultivating small, steady habits is more effective than attempting drastic change. With summer soon changing to fall and school back in session, it's time to review these 5 actionable key changes to build consistency. Key change number 1, start small, then build gradually. Focus on small, manageable actions that can be sustained over time. Key change number 2, set specific, measurable goals. Rather than vague goals like be healthier, define clear actions like walk 30 minutes daily or cook meals at home. Key change number 3, track progress and celebrate milestones. Use journals, apps, or calendars to mark accomplishments and boost motivation. Key change number 4, stay flexible. Life changes and your goals may need adjustment. Consistency is about persistence, not perfection. And key change number 5, enlist support. Sharing goals with friends or joining communities adds accountability and encouragement. Consistency, accountability, and growth form a powerful feedback loop for lasting change. As we shift from summer into fall, let's revisit our routines, especially our morning ones, and model the habits we want others to follow by empowering ourselves so we can eventually empower those we love, serve, or lead. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Share the show with someone who might benefit from it too, or reach out through my website at makingkeychanges.com. And if you'd like to experience this content live, I'm available to speak at your school, company, or organization. Don't forget to check out the show notes for helpful resources as well. How are we making key changes to unlock a transition from summer chaos to consistent routines this fall? Thanks for listening. If you haven't done so yet, please consider rating and reviewing the Making Key Changes podcast on the Apple Podcast app. If you found this episode helpful, please consider sharing it with others and joining me again next week. In my coming episodes, I'll discuss topics that are most passionate to me, along with things I've been researching or areas of my life I have changed or want to change. You can learn more about me on my website, makingkeychanges.com. Feel free to message me through there or reach out on social media. I'd love to hear from you and learn about what key changes you hope to make.